In this video, I will show you a few clips from Jeremy Financial Education, which, like many financial YouTubers, are promoting investing in Palantir stock, and I will explain why they're doing it, how to find the fair value of Palantir stock, and give you the information you need to make a decision on investing in the Palantir stock, and then my opinion at the end. Let's start watching these clips and see why Jeremy thinks that Palantir is the next Google or Microsoft and is gonna 10x in the next few years like Tesla did.
Think about how much faster you can make decisions if you don't need a bunch of people running around trying to find that, hey, how many iPhones did we sell in the first quarter? Oh, let me look that up. Okay, I might gotta go start going through these files and all this data, right? But on the flip side, you need only certain individuals to be able to see certain segments of data, right? Like maybe you don't want everybody to see every single data point, right? Like let's say we're getting into some more confidential information. Like what was our main chip supplier last quarter for XYZ chip that goes into the iPhone, and how much were we paying them, and what gross margin did that company actually report, right? Let's say I was trying to find out those sorts of data points in regards to a company. You know, certain executives might have access to that, but maybe certain other folks shouldn't have access to that are inside the organization. Imagine you're a government entity and you need to find out information and have the system sift through data and be able to spit you out an answer that's accurate and true within seconds, right? And so not only does that information need to be perfect and right and correct, but also certain people should have access to certain data and be able to use, let's say, something that's similar to a ChatGPT, right, to give you this information, but other folks shouldn't have access to that, right? You know, I really think like the next 6 to 9 months is really, I don't want to say like the last time to get in Palantir, because you always buy the stock in the future, but it feels like it's at one of those moments where you kind of have to add this stock if you are a buyer of this stock, and add it as aggressively as possible here. Because if you're talking about this stock actually gets in the SP 500, which it's a possibility if they can, continue to put up GAAP profitable quarters, and they're going to be in the SP 500 because of the market cap. I mean, I can tell you before you get into the SP 500, there's a huge influx of people that start buying your stock because like, oh, they're about to get in. So as you get closer and closer to getting in the SP 500, there's a lot of people that take advantage of that arbitrage. People took advantage of that arbitrage with Tesla, and there's people that in funds and investors that keep an eye just for the next companies that are going to be in the SP 500, and they take advantage of that little arbitrage between the time period where it's like, oh, they might potentially get in, and the time they actually get in. What is the promise of Palantir? The promise of Palantir is me as a government or me as a company. I can sign up for Palantir's products, which are very expensive, right? And I can use Palantir to sift through all my data and help me make better decisions, okay? And so that's why I say Palantir is kind of at the cross sections of data and artificial intelligence. I need to make better decisions for me as a business. And so the promise of Palantir is that maybe I'll spend, let's say $10 million, let's say a year on your software, and I'm a big company, okay? And the goal is for your product to generate me a lot more than $10 million, or save me a lot more than $10 million, because you're going to help me make better decisions. You're going to tell me I need to do this, I need to do that. You're going to give me the information that I can take and understand, okay, I need to make this move next, I need to do this next. Oh, this might break next, right? Oh, this is going to be a problem, and see this before it actually happens. And so that's the true promise of Palantir. And that's the long-term, I guess you can say, true meaning of what their product can be. It's that taking all your data as a company and helping make the best decision for you without you having to necessarily analyze all the data and make those decisions. It can do it for you and figure out this is what we need to do, this is what we need to do, okay? And obviously as a big company, these decisions could potentially save you or make you hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions of dollars, right? And so for a company like Palantir, if their software can deliver on that, right? Oh gosh, like whatever you spend as a big company is small money compared to what it can generate you, right? And so that's kind of the beauty with Palantir. It's not just about storing data, because a lot of people can store data. It's about being able to dissect that data, and that data can basically make the best decision for you and say, you need to do this, you need to do that, okay? That's the beauty there, and I think that's the simplest way I could possibly break down Palantir.
Okay, as you've heard, Jeremy's reasons for investing in Palantir stock is first that it helps you make better decisions because of artificial intelligence, and that the price is not yet reflecting what are the new possibilities that Palantir can give companies to improve their businesses. Jeremy is also saying that Palantir will soon probably join the SP 500, so that will give the stock price a boost, and also he believes that Palantir is the future, and is implying that, of course, he's gonna 10x like Tesla did. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of companies now in the AI space, to name a few, Microsoft, Google, and Meta, which are much bigger than Palantir. So it's not really guaranteed that Palantir will be the best, it will be the winner. So we don't really know at this stage who are going to be the winners in artificial intelligence. It's too early to say. It could be new companies, not yet known. The argument is quite weak that the SP 500 will boost the stock price. It might give a temporary boost, but that would not last if fundamentals are weak. So let's now see what are the fundamentals of Palantir, starting from today's stock price and the historical stock price. I'm not really sure why these YouTubers are pumping this stock and others, and encourage you to YOLO and put all your money in Palantir stock. I think it's very foolish. I guess that probably they're running out of topics to talk about, and they see that a lot of greedy people are interested in knowing more about Palantir, and they're looking for ways to make easy money. I don't believe that they are getting paid by the company to promote them, but I really encourage you to be careful when investing in individual stocks. And I believe that if you want to make a speculative investment, just allocate very little money that you're prepared to lose, and you won't need it. So you can leave it for the long term, and if you're lucky, yeah, you might be really lucky and found a new Google, find a new Microsoft, but at least you know what you're getting yourself into and the risks. According to many analysts, Palantir is overvalued due to several factors. Firstly, the company's current valuation, which is based largely on speculation and hype, rather than tangible financial results. Secondly, there are concerns about Palantir's business practices, such as their reliance on government contracts and potential for data breaches, which could negatively impact their future growth potential. Overall, while Palantir might have been promising technology and partnership, the current valuation doesn't accurately reflect the risk and challenges the company faces. Tell me what you think. Do you think the stock is overvalued or is going to go to the moon? Add a comment to the video and let me know. Do your research and make informed decision. In my opinion, it's too early to say, and I think the company will need to prove itself first, and most of the hype is at the moment unjustified. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos about financial independence and investing for early retirement. Bye for now.